Welcome to A Simple Life with the boys, Clint and Clay.
Yeah. Hi.
Myself, Cal, and our herd of low-line Angus. So today, what we are going to do is we're going to reset up the wire. Typically what we do is we have one wire that's hot and then we tie into that, and so that wire is always there, and then the boys don't need to move the Energizer every day. All they have to do is slide one wire along, and that keeps the cows in. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take our existing hot wire that we've had, and we're going to run it all the way down that field, along here, and across the field. And that's going to be our back fencing, and then we're going to slowly start working them through this field. And this field looks pretty good for this time of year. Take it down, and then you guys can disconnect the wire, Clint, but leave the post up, okay? You can leave the post up but disconnect the wire, okay? And we're gonna wrap the wire up. We're gonna move all the cows over this side. All right, got it? Don't take the post out, just the wire. All right, so we're gonna get this cleaned up and we're gonna get it set up again for going the other way.
Have you ever tried to explain something very boring to somebody in an exciting manner? That is literally moving the cows. Moving the cows, there's nothing exciting or sexy about it. But the exciting part is telling people about how we raise our cows. Year-round, they're on pasture. I do supplement them in the winter with some haylage because, hey, I don't want skinny cows in the spring. Explaining to folks, this is how I do it. And then to be able to show them, while once again, there's nothing exciting about it, it excites me because I know what it's doing to our pastures. I also know what this process is doing to my boys. I know I always bring it back around to them, but showing them that hard work pays off, well, that's what it's all about.
Hey, Norma Jean, how are you, baby? Oh, our home livestock guardian dogs came to say hi. Oh, this is the Papa. Papa, we call him Papa. It's actually Picasso's his name, and I've introduced him before. But okay. Oh yeah, okay. This is the dad of Merle. Yeah, you're gonna do kisses. Oh yeah, give him kisses. He's a lover. He's a lover until he's not, and yeah. He's a force to be reckoned with. He doesn't look like it, but I've never met a breed that has such a fuzzy package, but will put a hurting on you. But man, these guys are so stinking strong. We love Commodores. We really love, I don't love them pure, I love them crossed. I mean, I love Picasso pure, but I love crossing them with the Anatolian, and you just get the most. Oh, Norma Jean, she I think she's camera shy. Norma Jean, come here. Oh, you're not camera shy? Yeah, so you can see the size difference between these guys, and here's what's really crazy. So Papa's about 110 pounds or so, and he's about 4 inches shorter than Merle, and Norma Jean's about 95 pounds, and she's about 8 inches shorter than Merle. So Merle got his height from her dad. Her dad was huge, from a farm up in northern Idaho. And this guy, his grandfather was from Hungary. And then his father's from Washington, and he's here. And he is a amazing beast of a dog. All right, enough about my dogs, because as you guys know, I could talk about my dogs all day long. Let's go finish getting this set up. We may have enough. We may not need extra post. So, it depends. All right. Oh, hi, Papa. All right, so you can see here, this is what I put down. This is that manure that we spread up here. And it's not as much manure as it is compost. And it's pretty good stuff, to be honest. Hey, Clint, why don't you just put on most of these, do like every other one with a hitch, okay? So it's more compost. The stuff that went over here was about 1.5 years old, and the stuff that went down along that edge over there was closer to, well, it was less than 1.5 years, we'll put it that way. So, but they should be good in here. You can see the distance they have from me to about 10 feet, 15 feet behind Chubby over there. So they got enough. This will be good for them for the next, we'll probably leave them in here one day and then just keep moving them. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to doing the boys. I think it's 10 steps. They're 10 steps, Clint's 10 steps. Clay's 12, I think. I think it's something like that. And obviously as they grow, we'll have to change that distance. And boy, they are growing. All right, let's, we're gonna make this hot, and then the boys are gonna bring back some more water. All right, so how's the jerky going? I made a mistake. I'll tell you that. The mistake I made was I didn't think that the madrone, the wood that's like a lot like mesquite, I didn't think it was gonna be that strong. And I completely overdid it. It ends up, this first batch, once I realized how strong that was, I stopped using the madrone, and I switched over to just using maple and some apple wood. And so this batch I just put in, it's been in for about maybe an hour. There you go. Just gonna, what I've switched over to is a green maple and apple wood. And so that's all we'll be doing. At the end, I may take a couple little chunks of madrone and soak them and put them in, and just for the very end, just get a little bit of that flavoring. But the flavoring of the madrone is very, very strong. It's very much like mesquite. The jerky's not ruined. The jerky came out great. So here's a piece right here. Came out really good. Just kind of like leather, a little tougher than leather. So anyways, but the smoker's going good. I got some right down here. You can see I have some green maple and some old apple wood. Some of the maple. In the past, I never took any of the bark off of the green maple. A friend of mine said you might want to take the bark off. So we took it off of some of it we're leaving on. We'll see how it goes. But the apple's nice and dry. We got all the trays full again, and then we have about a half a load left. But in the meantime, I'll probably get some more meat, and we'll probably do a couple more loads. We'll see. We'll see what happens in front of my hunting stand. All right, we'll see you guys in a bit. Oh man, these pigs. I'm sorry guys, I don't have anything for you. I just came to check on Autumn. She's doing great. She's doing really good. Let's go check on the, oh, and here's Lucy. I think that's what we called her. Hey Lucy, how are you? Oh, you're doing good. Hi Autumn, how are you? How, no, you don't need to give me nibbles. No. No nibbles. I'll give you scratches on the ears, but no nibbles. Oh, hi little guy. These guys are so stinking cute. Oh yeah. Some ear scratches going on. Look at that. You're a happy girl now. So these guys are about, I want to say 3 weeks old now. We're getting pretty close to the black and brown one right there, and that orange one right there needs to be castrated. So we're getting pretty close to that. I'm not going to show that process. There are other channels that'll show that process. I don't think it really needs to be shown. And it's not because it's not important. It's just, it's not what we're doing here. I'm not going to show you how to butcher animals or, you know, how to slaughter animals. I think there's plenty of places that have that information out there. I will say that the way that we do it is very humane on all the fronts. As humane as I can do it without compromising the animal's health, in the sense of, sorry, Autumn's trying to eat my camera, in the sense of giving meds and stuff like that. That's what I mean by compromising their health. If you really want to understand life on a farm and, you know, dealing with animals, I would watch I think it's a TED Talk done by the guy from Dirty Jobs. I can't remember his name right now. And he does a TED Talk on castrating sheep. And yeah, so if you really want to understand, you know, kind of dealing with piglets and stuff like that, that's a really good talk to start at. Man, these guys are so stinking cute. Anyways, I wanted to give you guys an update, kind of show you how these guys are coming along. We'll also walk over and look at our little keg pig, because man, he is so stinking cute. Hi guys. No, you're not gonna eat my camera. Yeah. Oh, hi Dino Locky. Hi little buddy. Oh, there he is. He liked that one, buddy, huh?
Yeah.
He is so stinking cute, isn't he?
Yes. And chubby.
And chubby. Yeah, yeah. We got some good healthy animals. Oh, okay. This guy. This is our bottle baby right here. He grew up in our living room. He was in our living room for a good 2 weeks or so. So what was really amazing about having him in our living room is to see Emmylou with him. Emmylou adopted him. She literally, we'd put him down on the ground and she'd clean him, she'd groom him, make sure he's all, you know, happy and healthy, and it was really amazing to see her mothering instincts come out. Well, the pigs are all happy. We're gonna get up to Herman's, check on all the goats up there, check on the dog. Fritzley had a hawthorn thorn in his paw. It was about a 1/2 inch long. He was limping around. Herman thought he was gonna die. I went up there and all you could see was this tiny dot about the size of a piece of lead, the tip of a piece of lead. Like if you look at a new pencil, about that big. It's just a tiny little kind of light brown dot. It almost blended in. And I pulled it out with my pocket knife, and I couldn't believe how big it was. It was a 1/2 inch long, stuck right in the paw, the meat of his paw. So he's been limping around. He's doing a lot better. Herman was really happy that I was able to get that out. But we're gonna go up. We're gonna check on Fritzley, check on Herman, get some work done, and enjoy each other's company. Isn't that right, boys? We're gonna enjoy company. And hold on, we have some cookies that we can have for snacks. Mom gave them to us, right, boys?
Yeah.
But they're all mine, aren't they?
Yeah.
She made a whole entire like 2 dozen cookies. And how many cookies did I get so far?
0, and I've only had 2 now. And me too.
Somehow somebody ate all the cookies and I didn't get any. Can't believe this.
It was Mom and Colette.
Shh, don't tell on them. Shh, you never tell on your sister and your mother. That's a good way to be banned from the kitchen. Okay, well, we're gonna go up to Herman's. We'll see you guys in a bit up there. How are you doing?
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah, look at that. You got a big bone, there's a big bone you brought down here.
Oh yeah, yeah, he did bring that bone down. My neighbor gave me a deer carcass.
Deer carcass.
Yeah, I got it in the back of the truck.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
So we'll take that up and put it in Merle's cage.
Someplace?
Yeah, they went out, I don't know, somewhere for a week. They went on a hunting trip for a week. Anytime we throw a carcass up in Merle's,
I don't know whether
usually
he
goat,
brings
deer,
it down or whether they go get it.
whatever it is. Whenever we put it up there, you give it a couple days, and once he chews the ribs off of it, he pulls it back through the hole and he shares it with the rest of them. So it means that I know he's getting some of it before the rest of the dogs start nibbling on it. And he's pretty good about sharing, so, which is good. All right, Clint, why don't you load up the tools and we'll go up and finish working on what we were working on, okay?
Yep.
Here's what we got. I'm gonna start laying out the post for the greenhouse. I got one little post here and I got one here. There's another one over there, you can't see it. And there's a couple down here. This greenhouse is going to be 72 feet by 24. I'm gonna put about 5 of them up here over the course of the next couple of years. and there will be a pond over here, and that'll be rainwater catchment. The rainwater coming off of these will end up being what goes into the pond, and that's going to be what ends up watering these. Now, what am I going to grow up here? That's a good question. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to grow. It's going to be a mix of vegetables. I'm not, you know, obviously, like there's like the obvious things like tomatoes. I potentially, yeah, obviously that'll be tomatoes, probably some squash, some melons. I'd love to do some melons up here. A neighbor's had really good luck doing melons. I'd really like to try a sweet potato. We really don't have the climate for it, but because it would be in a greenhouse, I think I might be able to keep it dry enough and warm enough for long enough to grow sweet potatoes. We'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research into it and see. Anyways, what we have here is we've measured this off to 72. So if we're at 72 plus 24, we're gonna be at 96. And so we're gonna go out to 96 feet right here. And we're gonna throw down a quick line at here. Now, obviously that line is not gonna demarcate exactly where 24 feet is at a 90-degree angle. I'm gonna be pretty close right here. What I did was I just pulled up a quick triangle calculator online. It's basically trigonometry, but I'm not gonna do it by hand. But what we're gonna do is now we're gonna grab that 75.9 feet and we're gonna measure that out from that other corner, and that's how we're gonna get our square. Just a quick way of, you know, how to use that math that you never thought you'd ever use again after you had to do it in high school, and use it again. It really is useful. I don't use that specific process all the time, but I do use it on a fairly regular basis, use something like that, especially when you're doing farm construction. You know, it's not these little things where you can just, you know, put a square down. You know, it's like, a square is really not gonna help me. Yeah, flop it down, let go, move. There you go, perfect, okay. And we're gonna make a quick little mark right here, okay? Now, I don't know if that is right. It's hard to tell, but I think that's right. It's just my assumption of where 90 degrees is off, because I'm thinking it was over here, but it's over here. So now that we have that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that same measurement again, going the other way, and that's gonna give us our square. Our goats are doing good, they're right up there. They just came back from a little snack. They were here for a little bit and they're gone. Now they're back. Oh, it's so beautiful up here. You know, here's what I'll do. I'll insert a little video of the sunset right now. I did it a few days ago. I'm gonna keep doing that when it's just absolutely gorgeous up here, because we don't always get nights like this. And it's so stinking beautiful.